you for the ordinary war. If you're sitting waiting, you'll be waiting evermore. Living underwater, I just learned to hold my nose. Drinking from the fountain with a million lonely souls. No one will prepare you for your loss of innocence. Pennies and the dollars and the old forgotten mints. Probably just looking for some old stability. Stuff it in your pocket like they do it on TV. Oh, I know you know what I mean. You're looking just as lost as me. When did teachers teach us how to be? Alright, when it's a storm in...
Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be working here in my kitchen. I need to clean out some of my cabinets. I like to just go through and deep clean and declutter my cabinets every few months, and I actually already did that side of the kitchen. So I've already gone through those cabinets off camera. I wasn't sure if I was even gonna film this process at all, but I decided to go ahead and film this side of the kitchen as I'm going through my cabinets. And I actually have not gone through my pantry, but I typically do that at a complete separate time because it's a little bit more of an involved process. And going through all the kitchen cabinets, as you can imagine, is an involved process of its own. But I thought I would take you along for some motivation. We'll get these cabinets and drawers cleaned out, and let's see if we can find anything to declutter today. I did forget to mention in my intro that this is a Thoughtful Thursday video, and actually today is going to be a Thoughtful Thursday collaboration video. If you've been around my channel for a while, you might know that I always host a Thoughtful Thursday collaboration once a month, and it used to be the first Thursday of the month. However, in YouTube land, it seems like a lot of collaborations happen the first part of the month or the last part of the month, and sometimes those collided on the same week and it just got to be too much. So I decided to go ahead and change my collaboration date to the third Thursday of the month, and I liked the alliteration on that. Thoughtful Thursday collaboration on the third Thursday. It'll help you remember it. But anyway, I hope that you might stick around to listen to the thoughts that I have later on in this video, and be sure to check out the playlist link in my description box for all of my other friends who are going to be sharing their thoughtful thoughts this week.
I'm the keeper of the grudges and the elevator blues that you left in late July. Oh, my stomach hit the floor and you kept looking at your phone, pretending not to cry. I met God yesterday. Oh, he asked for you by name. He said, I'm sorry for the pain, but there's nobody left to blame. He's seen it all before, but he's still running out of ways to save your soul. You stare at your reflection in the middle of a spoon with your back against the wall. Right on you, when it takes you places you got any room, and you say nothing at all. Oh, I met God yesterday. Yeah, he asked for you by name. He said, I'm sorry for the pain, but there's nobody left to blame. Yeah, he's seen it all before, but he's still running out of ways to save your soul. There you go, on your own, and you're driving too fast on 64.
Okay, friends, for today's Thoughtful Thursday video, I wanted to talk about something that has been on my mind lately. There were several things that caused me to think about if I am really leaving space in my life to process unresolved feelings. Or am I still filling my life with other things as a distraction from processing and dealing with those feelings? The first thing that spurred me on to think about if I'm really dealing with my feelings is doing the surrender dip. If you missed it, last week I shared in a day in the life video that I found this group on Instagram of people who get together once a week to jump in the Barton Springs pool, which if you don't know, it is a cold spring-fed pool here in Austin, just as a way to start off the day with positive energy. I decided to go again this week, and I realized that this act of jumping in a cold pool has been a tangible way for me to let go of negative energy. But in addition to that, it also just wakes you up. I don't really know how to describe it. It kind of shocks your nervous system, but in a good way. Also, this group has provided a community of people who are all working to better themselves, which has led to some really deep and meaningful conversations. Some of these conversations have gotten me to really think about those areas of my life where I have some unresolved feelings. The other thing that really got me to thinking about this idea of if I am really processing my feelings was a random YouTube video that I saw on my homepage. As many of you know, I am fascinated by minimalism and trying to pursue a minimalist life in my own way. So this video where a YouTuber was sharing her extreme minimalist apartment tour with no furniture, it caught my eye. While I don't think I could ever live as an extreme minimalist, I do find that lifestyle interesting and perhaps even a little bit enviable. As she walked us through her every nook and cranny of her home, literally showing us everything she owned, I thought to myself how nice it would be to have that little to manage. Some of those feelings come from someone who has been a homemaker for many, many years and who is quite frankly tired of managing stuff. But as I thought more about this idea of living with so little and having to manage so little, I started thinking about what in the world I would do with all that extra time I would have. This made me realize that I do, to a certain extent, use my stuff, or more specifically, managing my stuff, or just working in general to keep me distracted. While I definitely have more margin in my life now that my kids are older, I find that I still am able to fill my time with work. I'm not exactly sure what to do with this information at this point. Do I look at my stuff with a more critical eye and declutter more? Do I lower my expectations of how often I clean and organize my stuff? Or are there other things in my life that I could cut back on in order to create space that I need to process those unresolved feelings? It's actually been scaring me to think about opening that can of worms, allowing myself to really evaluate my feelings in certain areas that I have repressed over the years. But the first step is always awareness. I'm aware that there are feelings that I have been masking or ignoring because it feels too hard to deal with them. I was just talking to a friend this morning, and I realized that I have so much more self-work to do. While I've grown a lot over the last 5 years or so of my life, I still have a lot more growth that needs to happen. I don't know what you're dealing with today. I don't know what difficult thing you might be going through, but I hope what I shared today encouraged you in some way. I hope that maybe today you will start making space in your life to feel and process unresolved emotions or feelings. It is well worth it. Well, friends, that is all I have to share for today's Thoughtful Thursday thoughts, but I do hope you'll stay tuned for the rest of this video to get even more cleaning motivation for your day.
I got a picture in my phone of what I think life's supposed to be. When the battery goes dead, I feel set free. It's what I call a matter of the fact of me. I came like this from the factory. I never wanna go and get the groceries. I just keep wasting time. The in-betweener is back on his bullshit again. I never knew it'd be afraid to be myself, but I was terrified to learn that I'm just like the rest of my friends.
Okay, y'all, whenever I share decanting my spices or really decanting anything, I feel like I need to make this disclaimer so that I don't get comments about this. So what I do is, if I already have a jar open, I go ahead and keep refilling on top of the old spice that is left in the jar, and that's because it came from that original jar. But if I ever have a new jar that I'm opening, I dump out the old spice and put the new spice on the bottom. Or more ideally, I would go ahead and wash out the container before I added the new spice. But anyway, I just thought I would give that disclaimer here.
One I find, it'll take some time, I guess, to find my peace of mind. It's what they call a matter of the fact of me. I came like this from the factory. I never wanna go and get the groceries. I just keep wasting time. The in-betweener is back on his bullshit again. I never knew I'd be afraid to be myself. Oh no, but I was terrified to learn that I'm just like the rest of my friends. I guess it's easier to sit here wasting time. Wind me up and hit rewind. The in-betweener is back on his bullshit again. I never knew I'd be afraid to be myself. Oh no, and I was terrified to learn that I'm just like the rest of my friends. Oh, I guess it's easier to sit here wasting time. Wind me up and hit rewind.
Moonlight mirror through the trees, an angel's face in front of me, in time and spaces, tapestry steady folding, a lover's voice through the sash. My heart is finally found. It's crashing through my chest, every beat like that steady drumming. I am yours to keep, my love. I am yours I am yours to keep, my love. I am yours. Like a river through the hills, forever keeping promises, and it always will. Though the days may turn and the strong tree falls, it's steady going. I am yours to keep, my love. I am yours to keep. I am yours to keep, my love. I am yours. Yeah, I am yours to keep, my love. I am yours to keep. I am yours to keep, my love. I am yours.
Y'all, cleaning out these drawers and cabinets, I think was long overdue with how many crumbs and whatnot were in all of these drawers, especially. Less so the cabinets, but I do like to wipe down the cabinets as well. But I do try to do this probably every 3 months or so. But I'm pretty certain it had been longer than that since the last time I did this. Not only because it was pretty dirty, but I know I've been traveling a lot this year, which has kind of put a wrench in my whole cleaning routines and schedules.
You say my name like you know what tomorrow brings and what the wildflowers sow. You got seeds in your pocket that steady grow. It's a wild world. You wrap me up in all your thoughts, like seeing sunlight painted on the walls, while the rain outside is turning into falls. It's a wild world. But if you wild world. It's a wild world. It's a wild world.
Also, y'all, it's funny watching this back, watching me manage all of this stuff and clean up all of this stuff when I just spoke about this whole topic of, like, you know, spending all this time managing my stuff. The gal who I spoke about, her YouTube channel, which, by the way, I can actually link her home tour in case you're interested in seeing it. It was fascinating. Probably not a way I'll ever live. However, she owned like 4 spices, I think. And I thought to myself, that seems idealistic, but I honestly don't think I could live that way. Y'all, we use all of our spices. We are a huge spice family. We are spicy. We love using spices, and we do a lot of cooking from scratch. So yeah, I just don't think I could do without all of my spices. So just thought I would mention that.
I bought a house out on the town, in a place where no one cares enough to die. Too busy questioning myself to ask them why. And it's hard to whisper on the telephone when the atmosphere is glass in the undertow, and your bootleg faith is frozen to the floor. Do you ever question the things that keep you sitting down? Or lighten up, I'm just pointing it out. But if my bones start to show through the permafrost, I'll be walking home. Bones start to show, I'll be walking home. So if my bones start to show, I'll be walking home. Permafrost and yup, it's been a damn long year.
Okay, I do not know what happened with this drawer organizer, but the sticky putty that I used on the bottom of it got old, or maybe it got crumbs under it. I don't know what happened, but it was no longer working, and that one kept sliding, and it's been like this at least for a few weeks, driving me absolutely bonkers. And look, this just took me a couple of minutes to just put new sticky putty on the bottom and fix it, Joy. It only took a couple of minutes, but I was really glad to have that done.
I'll be walking home. Will you walk me home? Home. Question, do you ever question, do ya? Oh, do ya? So do you ever question, do ya? Oh, do ya? So do you ever question, do ya? Oh, do ya? So do you ever question, do ya? Oh, do ya? I'm breaking out, are you listening? Don't like enough, I'm done pointing shit out. I'm trying to stick around, but I'm halfway in the ground. If my bones, they start to show through the permafrost, I'll be walking home. Will you walk me home?
Yeah. I don't know how I cleaned out all the kitchen cabinets in one day in the past because I am exhausted and I haven't finished yet. But I wanted to say this corner back here, there are some things in the very back corner that I just leave back there. It's extra paint, extra tile, just extra items for home projects. So I just leave that alone because I would have to do some serious acrobatics to get back there to clean it. You know, maybe one day I will get back there with the vacuum cleaner and clean back there. That day is not today. I'm gonna finish up these last couple of cabinets and then this drawer and be done with it for today. But yeah, this has been a serious project today.
I'll never understand what makes a man a man. There's trouble brewing on the other side of town. For the daily dosages are filled, lean in my direction, don't sit still. And I said, hey, Oklahoma girl, ain't this a messed up little world? And you're asking circles round my soul. Read between the lines.
Okay, and then I will show you a few things. These items are going to be relocated to a different place in my kitchen, probably the pantry. And then I have a list here of all the spices that I need to purchase that we were running low on. There's a pile back here of just trash, and then a pile of things to get rid of. And as always, I will talk about why I'm getting rid of items at the end of the month Declutter with Me video.
'Cause I know 'em well, all the 1,000 roads to hell. The weather and the whiskey run you blue. Ain't anybody here to see you through. And I said, hey, Oklahoma girl, ain't this a messed up little world? You're asking circles round my soul. Read between the lines and let me know. Oh, anything to get me to hello. Oh, I say lay on me, lay on me, 'cause I know 'em well, all the wicked roads to hell. If it's leaving I must do, but then I'm not gone without you. Yeah, I said, hey, hey, Oklahoma girl, ain't this a messed up little world? And you're asking circles round my soul. Read between the lines and let
Okay, I had these 2 extra bottles in that bottom drawer, and I do have some Caesar salad dressing to put in this Caesar bottle, and I've just been putting off making this vegan yum yum sauce. I usually have it on hand, but I just have not been making it, so I'm gonna take this time right now to go ahead and make that so that I can put those in the refrigerator. Okay, friends, as we wrap up today's video, I just want to thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that it gave you some motivation, and I hope the things I spoke about today encouraged you in some way. As always, I do love hearing from you in the comments. Please let me know your thoughts on my thoughts, and also don't forget to check out that playlist linked in my description box below so that you can get inspiration from the other YouTubers participating in my Thoughtful Thursday collaboration this month. But as always, I really appreciate you watching all the way until the end, and I will see you next time. Bye.